Let's go.
Y'all ready?
Y'all ready?
Yes. You have just stepped out into the world of chaos. Where everybody goes hard. Come on. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Or go home. Never back down. You gotta hold your own. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. East Coast. Go hard. West Coast. Go hard. Midwest. Go hard. Dirty. Hurry up, everybody. Get online, buy your tickets, cause the game about to start.
Hey, what's happening, world? What's happening? I am your host, Glenn Pooh Harding. We're about to do a deep dive into the career and life of my guy, Carlton Silk Owens, and his contribution to Abraham Lincoln and the University of Rhode Island, baby. So let's get into this. All right. Special moments, Carlton Silk Owens.
In the 1980s, being one of the best high school point guards in New York City meant you were getting recruited by everybody.
Hold on. I gotta stop this. Because this is real right here, right? This is so real right here. These are the guys who I played with during my freshman year. Of course, you got Silk, right? You got Darren Woodbury, who was his backcourt partner. And this would have been the third backcourt partner, Spice Gilpatrick. But he was ruled ineligible his senior year. This is my guy, Timo. Damari Riddick, we call him Biggs. I actually got a chance to play with him in college as well at Fairleigh Dickinson. He was a star and legendary as well. And then Sean Williams. I forgot my man name right here, so pardon me if I forgot your name, but I know this is Dwight. These guys were our managers at the time. But these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys, man, these guys were some of the realest guys to be around and learn from. But the guy who I learned most from was Silk. All right, so I want to make sure I point that out as well. Let's get back to it.
I had a great sophomore year in high school at Abraham Lincoln in Brooklyn, New York. I was starting to get recruited with big schools. First, my junior, I figured I have a better junior year, so my stock would really go high.
Don Marbury promoted me to Coach Hartstein to come to Lincoln. So once in Lincoln, Spice and I there, we sophomores. You know, you got Don, Henry Ham, T. Lowe. These guys are good. So at first, I'm a little nervous. It's all new to me. And, you're going through practice and, you settle down a little bit. I was like, I can play with these guys. You know what I mean? I can play with them. So as practice went on and, with scrimmages and all that, coach decided to start me at the point.
Y'all understanding this history right here, right? Because Spice and Silk was known at the tandem around the city, and they was getting their name up big time, especially going up to Mitchell Houses and playing against Ross Strickland and those guys with the Gauchos. A period where I wish I was a part of the team, but I came around just in time, just to see both of them in action, not on the court because, like I said, Spice was ruled ineligible and couldn't play a senior year. So Silk moved back to the point guard his senior year. And, man, he carried us, man. This guy was an unbelievable player. He could shoot it from anywhere. He could go to the hole with the best of them. And he can pass his ass off.
One night in Coney Island, Brooklyn, everything changed for Owens.
Decided to go out with my friends, and we went to a local party. A shooting broke out at the party, and I got hit in my arm, my left arm. Right, I'm a lefty. It didn't really hurt, but I knew I got hit. Went to the hospital. After a few days, they wanted to make a decision whether to take the bullet out or leave it in, because they wasn't sure I'd be able to use my arm again if they removed the bullet. And I was like, oh man, my career is done. Like, I thought it was over, because they was like, you might not be able to use your arm again. Right? To hear that, I'm 16 years old. Like, to hear that, man, I was devastated. So that was a no-brainer. We're gonna go through rehab. My arm was completely dead.
So he's giving you the fast version of what happened. Let's walk through it with him as he gives you the play-by-play of what happened on that tragic night when I interviewed him on the show. I think this is very important.
I believe in early September. So I was home chilling, listening to music in the house, and Spice called. You know, we didn't have cell phones then, so he called the house. My mom picked up. There was no cell phones back then. We talking 82, 81, 82.
Right.
So I talked to Spice. He's like, yo, man, the party going on at OT. OT is where Biggs live, the Marty.
Yes.
So I was like, it was about 11 o'clock at night. So I was like, all right, I'm coming down. I'll meet you downstairs. We go to the party, you know, and, to have a good time. We'll have a good time. So everything was good at the party. We up on the second floor on the balcony. It's a balcony, and then they got a community center. So we all up in there. Party good. You know, we having a good time, dancing, partying. So at the end of the party, I guess a little beef broke out. And they started shooting. So this is like 2, 3 in the morning. They always say, nothing good has happened 2, 3 in the morning.
Nope.
Right?
Yeah.
Y'all young fellas believe that. Nothing happened.
Right.
Good. You know.
Even after 11 o'clock too, being in high school, because that call should be like, you know what, I'm good.
That's what I'm saying. It was 11 at night. I was in the house, though, chilling, Saturday night in the house, chilling, listening to music. So a fight broke out, you know, we in Brooklyn, you know how the hood is. In Coney Island, they just started firing. So when they started firing, I kind of froze a little bit. I was close to the action. So Spice grabbed me. He's like, Silk, let's go. So we running, and all you hear is blah, blah, blah. Right? I had one go by my ear. I can hear the bullet. Yeah, it's scary. It's scary. It's scary stuff right here. Went by my ear. The next shot went off, hit. So I was like, yo, and we got to where we was trying to get to, the exit. I said, yo, we got the exit. I said, yo, right, I got hit. He said, stop playing. I said, nah, man, I'm serious right now. I said, I got hit in my arm, man. It didn't hurt, but I knew I got hit. So I had it's crazy. I had my Lincoln jacket on. It said Lincoln basketball. I'm running for my life right now. Lincoln basketball. So we go up in the building. He said, you want to go upstairs or downstairs? I said, I don't know. I don't know where them guys are. So we went up. Usually you should go down to get out of there. We went up. I said, yo, man. He looked at my arm. He said, yo, yeah, you bleed, man. Got a hole through my jacket. We run downstairs. And soon we got to the lobby. This is in Biggs' building. Mari Riddick, FDU legend. My close friend in his building. Right? Your teammate in high school and college.
Yeah.
In his building. Right? So I felt safe. And as soon as we got downstairs, though, the ambulance and cops was right there. So they snatched me up. So yeah, I got hit.
Touching story, man. We're gonna get into it a little bit more, and we're gonna come back.
I'm in the hospital for about 2 weeks, and everybody coming to see me from Lincoln. You know, all my friends and family. I even got a card from Pearl, Washington, man.
Wow.
Yeah, they wrote a personal card, sent it to me. Said we're gonna.
That's dope.
Yeah, like I really, I respect that, man. So ever since then, I was spread Pearl and Boys and Girls High School. Personal level, Pearl wrote it. And I said, we're going to miss you, man. We're going to miss that left-hand jumper going swish.
Wow.
So, you feel good when you get stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
You're down. And so I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. Everybody came to see me. So the situation was the doctors came in, talked to my parents. So the deal was, if we leave the bullet in, you may not be able to use your arm.
Damn.
Right. Now think about it. I'm 17, high school, decent player. I was pretty decent. 17 years old, hearing this news. You might not be able to use your arm again. But think about it. As a kid, I started at 3 years old. My dream was to make it to the NBA. You know what I mean? Or the second option was we could try to rehab it, leave the bullet in. There's no guarantee you're going to be able to use your arm. It depends on how hard you work in rehab. Right? So obviously, we took B. We're going to rehab this.
That's right.
And it was my mom and I who went to rehab. And
Sorry, my G.
Y'all understand how painful that is, man. To have a dream deferred because you got shot, you had nothing to do with the situation, and this could change your life forever.
Man, I was devastated. So that was a no-brainer. We're gonna go through rehab. My arm was completely dead. Couldn't lift a pencil. Right? Couldn't lift a pencil. I had to start from scratch, do rehabilitation. I had to learn how to dribble again because one of my arms is shorter. My left arm is shorter than my right arm now. So it's a little slant to it. So I had to adjust how to dribble as well as how to shoot. I had to teach myself how to shoot again. My senior year ended up being all city. Recruiters came back. They had left because they thought I was a bad kid, which I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. It was just unfortunate what happened to me, but I overcame it.
Well, the thing about Carlton is he's clearly one of the more talented guards coming out of New York City in that year, and that's saying a lot. We were very fortunate that he was available at that time.
URI head coach Brendan Malone had recruited Owens when he was an assistant coach at Syracuse.
My senior year, he got the job at URI. He said, look, you're the first person I call. I want to hand you the ball. I want you to run the team. I said, Coach, where do I sign? I don't even have to go visit URI. I have no idea where URI is, but I'm coming because playing was important to me.
And when I tell you he was the fastest, most clever, strongest with the ball, highest jumping 6-foot kid I had ever seen in my life. Just remember thinking inside my head, I have to keep getting better. I have to keep getting better. How does he handle the ball so well? How does he see passes that I can't see and I'm looking at him watching? How does he make those shots off the dribble? He was amazing. He was.
Y'all understand that I felt the same way. How does he make these shots? How is he able to get that pass through all of those players? Silk was just simply amazing.
It's so smooth. That left hand jump shot, that follow through couldn't go no more like that because that bullet was in the elbow. But you would never know. Wanted to win at all costs, and he accepted every challenge that came his way.
Silk Owens was a great scorer, but he wasn't a score-first point guard. If you laid off him, he would knock down threes, but he didn't search and hunt for his shot.
Silk knew at any point in time in the game he can score against anybody. We knew that. But the kid was so smart because he understood how to be a true point guard. It helped us because it made each one of us better. And he made sure that each one of us got better.
He was one of those kids who just had it. He had the it factor. He was unreal.
Silk is still URI's all-time leading scorer with 2,114 points. and he's second in career assists.
His first 2 years of playing college basketball, there was no three-point line. And to this day, still be the all-time leading scorer.
To come back after what I went through in high school, that's perseverance. I worked my butt off to rehabilitate myself and become the player I became.
Carlton Silk Owens, one of the greatest players in Abraham Lincoln and the University of Rhode Island history. Well, I think that's about it. Hope y'all realize that, by now, y'all should know. Lincoln, we create stars and legendary players. If y'all want to see him in action, y'all can check out the 1988 NCAA game against Syracuse, University of Rhode Island versus Syracuse. Check that out. Y'all can see my guy in action. That's it for me. See you next episode on Abraham Lincoln Legends, Legendary Moments. I am your host, Glenn Pooh Harding, and we are signing out. Peace.
Y'all ready?